Hello everyone, welcome back to the highest standards here at Great Hawker Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside John.
Alright, it's a pleasure to be here.
And we're watching a match here between Alfian Poon and Lucas Wong on left and right. Alfian, you know from the Power 9 podcast, finally playing the, or you may not know probably, finally conforming and playing meta deck. And I'm not quite sure what Lucas is playing, but we'll get to see. But he is using those sweet Dragon Shield matte sleeves. Dragon Shield matte purple. And yeah, it's the last round of the night. If you're new to all of this, we do have weekly tournaments every Tuesday and Wednesday. We do stream them. Tuesdays we have standard, Wednesdays we have modern. 3 rounds of real people playing real cards of Magic. Unlike those other streamers who do just MTGO and stuff like that. No. You have to look your opponent dead in the eye and say, hey,
I draw my card.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's my turn. You unleash my trap card.
Wrong game, but
who cares, man? Well, that's what you're supposed to say. Of course, during a Zendika period, and that was actually quite real. You
yes,
you triggered my trap card.
You activated my trap card.
Okay, so I think did they go down to Mulligan? No, okay. So Alfian here looks like he's going to keep his hand. Lucas looks like he's playing Temur Tower. It's basically a control deck that has
utilizes Dynavolt Tower to mow down your opponent's creatures and finish the game.
Alfian here starts off with Traben Inspector. A nice turn 1 start. Of course, a nicer one would be Two-Craft Exemplar, but just swings in for 1. Bang! Does it die? No, it doesn't die. Turn 2, what do we have?
Heart of
Kiran is a sweet card to have right here. But Lucas does have what do you call it? The Harness Lightning to probably get rid of that. But he doesn't have enough energy right now because he used up 1 energy to cast his Anticipate.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll bring up Anticipate for you right here. Harness Lightning.
Yeah, Harness Lightning. No, I'm prepping it up. Not say we're gonna show it anytime soon. When it is being used. Oh, but Lucas is running what? Hydra in his deck. That's
Main
cool.
board
That's cute.
too.
That's very cute. Here comes the Thalia.
Right.
Thalia also a prime target for Harness Lightning.
Yeah, being able to, of course, slow down your opponent's game plan by having their things enter in tap.
Yeah.
As well as providing 3 power to crew the Heart of Kiran.
Yep. But I don't think it will be wise for him to use the Harness Lightning right here, unless of course he wants to get some energy off of the Harness Lightning. Because I think the Thalia and Gang can be dispatched with a very simple Radiant Flames. And there's no real reason why you fire off the Harness Lightning right here. Whoop.
Some controllers are being dropped over there.
Hey, no rough housing, man. It's just FIFA. Yeah, FIFA fighter. Okay, he does use the Harness Lightning, and now is a good time to bring up the Harness Lightning. Harness Lightning. Choose target creature, you get 3 energy, and then you may pay any amount of energy. Harness Lightning deals that much damage to target creature. Remember, if you have not used this card before, which is highly unlikely, but if you've never used this card before, you only declare how much when the spell resolves. So here he's got enough energy to take out the Heart of Kiran, which I think he will be doing.
Right.
Bang! Straight in the face.
Now's the time. Standard all-star indeed.
Yeah, but it has done the damage already. So Thalia entering the battlefield this turn has summoning signal, so it doesn't really matter. But next turn, Alfian looks like he's going to be able to cast that Gideon. On Lucas's side, I think he might be firing off the
Radiant Flames.
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
But he might be wanting to find some lands, which is why he's putting the Glimmer of Genius up in front. Let's bring out Glimmer of Genius, the one of the best draw cards we've seen in a very, very long while. For 4 mana, you scry 2, then draw 2 cards, and you get 2 energy. So that is equivalent to basically looking at up to 4 cards in the deck.
Yeah.
And if you're not looking at 4 cards, means that you want gas. You basically just saw gas on top of your deck.
Right, so he played a Bristling Hydra, which is a really interesting addition to this deck.
Mm-hmm.
Not really sure this Bristling Hydra I've seen in many Temur Dynavolt deck lists, but let's see how it works out for him here.
Okay, so Alfian probably just gonna cast that Gideon here, swing in for 4. Okay, no. Keeping back the Trouble Inspector as fodder for Gideon blocking in case Lucas here has a removal, but of course Alfian doesn't know that Lucas has a mass removal just to wipe out his entire board and then kill the Gideon up after that. So unfortunately for Alfian, he just made the wrong decision. But of course, you wouldn't know that your opponent has Radiant Flame.
Sure.
Radiant Flame. Radiant Fire. Okay.
Red Sorcery from Battle for Zendika. Very amazing card. Sweeps the board clear of essentially everything 3 toughness or less if you spend 3 mana of different colors.
Yeah, I'm looking at Lucas, and yes, you need to only cast Radiant Flame for 2, otherwise your Hydra will die. So 2 damage will get rid of the entire board. Hydra goes into Gideon, bang! Gideon goes down, and Alfian there effectively just loses his entire board. He still has a what you call it? What's that? Clue token, and he is going to crack the clue token to see what he'll get. Let's see.
So off the top, you didn't quite catch that. We're sure that he'll sooner or later be seen.
Alright, Harness Lightning. Sorry, not Harness Lightning. Unlicensed Disintegration here, we'll be able to get rid of that Hydra if he does it as an opportune moment, because Lucas only has 3 energy, which means that if he does cast it, he will be land stuck. But he does have a Disallow in hand, which gives him some options. He does have 2 blue mana as well to cast that Disallow. So still not able to cast a Glimmer of Genius quite yet.
See that Torrential Gearhawk just waiting in hand.
Oh yeah, just waiting to sneak up on Alfian.
Yeah, we're gonna bring up Torrential Gearhawk for you to see once it comes down.
Okay, but anyway, we'll just show you Torrential Gearhawk. That's the card that Lucas has in hand. It costs 6 mana, which is why drawing that tap land there was kind of costly, because that's going to be tough. Even if he does counter, I don't think he should be disallowing this Scrap Heap Scrounger here and just wait. So Scrap Heap Scrounger crews up Heart of Kiran, swings in for 7. Likely one of these things is going to die. But which one? You're gonna try blocking? You're gonna attempt to... Alfian probably going to... Lucas probably gonna try to save it. In response to that... Oh, wow.
Putting the counter on the Bristling Hydra.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so Alfian saves the Unlicensed Disintegration, probably for the Torrential Gearhawk that he knows might be coming. Oh, okay. The other thing is that the door is open. So maybe information. Just pull from this side. Okay, never mind. Just sit down. It's okay. Sit down. So yeah, enough mana for Torrential Gearhawk. I think Alfian is reading that Lucas does have the Torrential Gearhawk. So just waiting so that he can deal Lucas another 3 points of damage. He can also bring back a Scrap Heap Scrounger next turn before so that he can crew up the what do you call it? The Heart of Kiran.
Gonna
Okay.
exile that Traven Inspector.
Yeah, Trevor Inspector's no good in the graveyard. Just might as well put it in exile. Draws a two craft exemplar, which is a fantastic draw for this turn. So they can crew up the
Heart of Kiran and
Kieran is going to swing in with all three creatures. Lucas here doesn't know what's waiting for him because he's going to be taking 3 points of damage anyway. So let's see.
all it takes is just one of these to hit, and we're gonna be seeing another game 3,
Mhm.
or game 2.
So 2 mana here. Okay. So now he's got not enough. Okay, so he's got enough energy to pump up the Hydra. Natural obsolescence on the other one. So Alfian here paying the price for not firing off that possibly not firing off the unlicensed disintegration and losing most of his board right now. But fear not, he'll be back next turn, be able to, you know.
One of the strengths of this Mardu's Vehicles deck is that it has somewhat
It's a lot of
resilient
re-
game plan, you know, with
Yeah.
the Scrap Heap Scroungers being
Mm.
able to recur themselves.
A lot of recursion here. So let's see. There's another. That's a torrential gearhawk, right? That's not a Aether meltdown.
Yeah.
Okay,
Check
so
it out. We did-
brings back.
With all the cards in the graveyard, I don't think the Scrap Heap Scroungers are gonna be running out of fuel anytime soon.
Mhm.
So
So swings in with both. Here, Lucas will probably be casting that torrential gearhawk and trying to get rid of one of the creatures. He'll block the other creature. And Alfian will probably take the opportunity to unlicense disintegration the torrential gearhawk. So yeah, correctly reading that there is a torrential gearhawk on the battle in Lucas's hand,
yep, it's gonna come down right now.
and probably return a harness lightning. No. All right, natural obsolescence. Just gonna put it at the bottom of the library. Alfian got to think here a little bit before it disappears. Going
Cast,
to unlicensed
unlicensed
disintegration.
Right.
On the torrential gearhawk, bring Lucas down to 3. And yeah, so Alfian just 3 life points away from winning the game. He needs to figure out a way to get rid of it.
Thank you.
Oh sure. Oh, is this the
So Junhao is offering us
awesome
some snacks
Thank you.
right now.
Gracha? It's a graham cracker with
Green tea.
green tea. Cool. So yeah, Alfian here just not drawing anything anymore. What is that in his hand? Is
Well,
that a
one of the cards
removal?
was a land, Inspiring Vantage, and we're not sure what the other card is.
Okay, so here about to take 7, and there's a chance that Lucas might pump it up so that he's going to take 9, which means that he's down to 6. Everson off the top.
Yep.
Everson.
Off the top.
But that's either going to get countered or that's going to get blown out by a very big harness lightning here. But I think you just counter that spell since you got the disallow. Alright, okay, so harness lightning will bring him down to 6 energy.
And the 2 Bristling Hydras are just gonna go in for all that damage. He's
Bash,
gonna
yeah.
pay 3 of the energy for one of the Bristling Hydras.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have to because at the end of the day, like both, it puts Alfian down to a 2-turn clock anyway. If he does get rid of, and he retains the energy so that his Hydras will be safe. But of course, Alfian only has 1 card left in hand, which means that, there's not much that Alfian can draw because if he did have 2 pieces of removal, he would have dispensed it earlier. Alright, we're going on to game 2. Looks like Lucas wins that match. Congrats. Good job,
It's
good
gonna
job.
be 0-1. in favor of Lucas Wong.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, you're watching Higher Standards here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside John. We're watching a match here between Alfian and Lucas. Alfian here playing the Mardu vehicles deck, learning the intricacies of Mardu vehicles deck. Looks like he has a... Wow, really? You've got a sideboard table plan thing I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Alfian. Very high tech. But yeah, trying to learn the insides of the deck in and out, and making sure that the sideboard plan is correct. Lucas, on the other hand, is playing Temur Energy. I won't say it's a Temur Tower deck. We haven't seen a tower, but of course, we see him sideboard out the tower. So I can assume that it is, if you're playing with energy and it's Temur, it's probably Temur Energy. Team Energy.
We see all those disallows in Torrential Gearhawks is holding in hand also.
Yeah. I don't think I have a feeling disallows not not that great in the matchup. You definitely want more shocks. You want more shocks. You want more
cheap removal.
Yeah, exactly. And even a Radiant Flames is not very useful at this point. Radiant Flames is a nice card. It helps to get you out of some sticky situations. But I think two is all you need for this matchup. You want basically spot removal, fast, quick removal. The Aether Meltdown was a very good card that Lucas was using, and that's in his main board, so pretty good.
Very relevant too, since the -4, -0, or -5. I can't quite remember.
-4, -0, yeah.
-4, -0 actually catches the Heart of Kiran perfectly. Being a 4/4 and all. So pretty impressive stuff.
Okay, so are they done? Are y'all doing like training? Oh no. The loading screen. Right, okay, the loading screen has like training. Man, I have not played FIFA in such a long time. Alright, reset the clock. Alfian here will be on the play. So maybe Alfian can put it on enough pressure to
take us to a game 3, yeah.
Let's see. Standard,
quite stale now, but still seeing some interesting decks like this one.
Yeah, I think standard right now is divided into like 4 decks. You have the Mardu vehicles, and Mardu vehicles, of course, you've got a few variants of the Mardu vehicles. Ones with ballistas, ones with
without the ballistas.
Without ballistas, which is still with Myrak demons and stuff like that. And then you have for Sahili combo decks, right? four color Sahili combo. You have sometimes I think some people are playing 3 colors as well, but I think the 4 color one is very, very resilient. I like that one a lot better.
There's definitely the black-green variants, black-green, all sorts of nonsense with the black-green. The counters going left and right with the snake.
Yeah, there's the black-green. So there's 3. I think there's 3 flavors of black-green. One is the vanilla flavor, which is all the basically black-green good stuff. And then you have black-green energy and black-green tokens, winding constrictor, otherwise known as. And you also have black-green delirium. Not a particular favorite, and we don't see it that much, but it's still out there. And then of course you've got the Dynavolt Tower decks. You either have blue red X Dynavolt Towers, very good for getting rid of small creatures which are in the format, and Dynavolt Tower to win you the game. And what other decks we have?
Not seeing too much Temur Colossus decks anymore.
Yeah, we don't see Paradox Engine. These cards are very powerful. We don't see
lots of standard play, but other formats, yeah.
Where did Ulamog go? Where did the Aetherworks Marvel go, man?
With Emrakul into the ban list.
Oh jeez. Both players taking a mulligan down to 6, and let's see if they get any better hands. Okay. And I think Lucas will just snap keep. He's got turn 1 attune with Aether. And Alfian here going to keep his hand as well. Not going to scry though.
Looks like it's a one lander with a inspiring vantage, and that's about it. I think he's contemplating on whether he's gonna keep this hand or not.
Yeah, you gotta believe, man. Believe, Alfian, believe.
Now he's gonna.
Mulligan.
He went for the mulligan.
No, I think one land hand with some. If you've got like 1 or 2 1-drops, one of them being a removal, I think could go for it. Especially like shock. The shock can go to the face.
Aggressive cutting.
Yeah, let's go. Mulligan out of 5. Yeah, unfortunately. Does have a decent looking hand. Gonna scry and maybe keep that. He's looking for land, so
that's not
no
gonna
land.
be the one.
Just gonna drop that card and
to craft example. Tribune Inspector
Tribune
turn
Inspector,
1.
Yep.
Clue
Start
token
off
coming right in. Emerald Clue.
the Emerald Clue tokens. And Lucas here again firing off the aforementioned attune with Aether. It's going to be looking for his red mana probably, since he's got the blue mana from the Botanical Sanctum that he just laid. Okay, bashes in for 1. Oh man, the damages. Heart of turn 2, Heart of Kiran, but he needs
Pretty
somebody
good
to
follow
pilot.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
I see
he's got
Talia
Talia
in hand with
so
2 extra lands as well, so...
not sure whether Talia is going to survive because there is a shock in Lucas's hand, and I doubt Talia would see
the light of day.
Yeah, exactly. Lucas will probably fire off the Harness Lightning first to get rid of the...
that's a 2 craft exemplar right there, I think.
Oh, nice. Sweet. But he's
Oh,
probably
he's
going
gonna
to start
put
off with
Talia.
the Talia. Talia will crew up the Heart of Kiran, and Heart of Kiran might get taken down by Harness Lightning. Yep, I don't see why he shouldn't. And Harness Lightning takes down Heart of Kiran, pays 4 energy, goes down to 1. Takes 1 point of damage only. And that shock reserved for the Talia. If you're gonna lay a non-basic land, but he does lay a basic.
Forest.
Kill the Talia, bang. So go look for lands first. The Tomb of Aether gets another 2 points of energy. Goes up to 4. Or goes up to 3.
Alfian just down to 1 card there, the mulligan to 5. A bit
But
harsh.
he does, yeah. Hopefully he just he needs to be drawing gas every turn. He cannot afford to draw lands. But he does have the clue token, which is the only artifact on the battlefield. So this is counterintuitive. If he wants to beat in with the 2 craft exemplar, he can't get rid of the artifact. Oh, but it goes down. Yep.
Shock's gonna take down the Talia, and now Alfian is just pretty much in top deck mode.
So if that's another land, okay, he might want to crack the clue first, and then hopefully get another artifact within the next 2 cards, which is not unlikely. Alright, 20 turn clock here with the Tribune Inspector.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Definitely not gonna cut it.
Okay, so declines to use the clue. I disagree with Alfian's play. I think you should be using the clue to
Try to find more
to
gas.
try to
here.
find more gas. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so the Bristling Hydra. That's gonna be the only play for Lucas on this turn, and Alfian here contemplating on what to do. Cracking the clue.
Yeah, cracking the clue during the
First main
draw
phase.
step. Yeah, not during the first main phase. This is after combat, before attacking. And what does he draw? Is it another land? No, it's a Blessed Alliance. I think he's just gonna pass the turn.
At least the Blessed Alliance does take down things like the Hydra, you know.
Yep.
and
Without
sacrificing-
having to target the Hydra. there a Blessed Alliance?
Without an artifact. Two craft exemplar doesn't seem like that great of an attacker.
So just go past the turn, not going to attack.
Right, so clearly we know, we can see Lucas is...
Oh man, Lucas is just pulling ahead. The second Hydra here, going to make sure that he's got attackers for days, and he's just going to swing in for 4. Bang, Alfian goes down to 16. If he does cast the second... Oh, pump it up. Okay, so it goes down to
Aggressive
50,
lines
makes
of
it a,
play.
yeah, makes it a 4
turn
turn clock.
Right, next Hydra's gonna come down, moving to 6 energy. I think
Alfian there with license disintegration.
not even able to take down one of the Hydras.
Yeah. Not to mention there's no value in it, but
Alright, so at least a Heart of Kiran, not bad. Synergy with the 2 craft exemplar there. Quite interesting really how the artifact in Heart of Kiran enables 2 craft exemplar to crew up the Heart of Kiran.
Yeah, it's just inspired. You look at the Heart of Kiran, you get inspired,
And get
and
extra
then you're
2
like,
plus
yes,
1, yeah.
I can attack, and then you get into the ship, and you pilot the ship, and you crash it into your opponent's face. So going down to 6 here. Lucas opting not to pump up the Hydra.
Alright, he is gonna pump up the
Okay,
Hydra.
so it goes down to 5. So Alfian here needs 2 blockers basically.
Yeah,
And
he's gonna get
this-
something. If not, this will be game.
Yeah, even using the Heart of Kiran is not enough because of the that appetite for the unnatural. So Alfian thinking that this mulligan down to 5 is
Ooh.
kind of tough.
Wow,
Oh,
that
Gideon
was,
here.
really
Nice
a
draw,
great
good draw,
yeah.
good draw.
So he's gonna do the 0, making a knight token. He's gotta be definitely thinking about my using the loyalty counter to grab the Heart of Kiran. Yeah. And leaving that knight for some defense against the Hydras.
Alright, so he's gonna use
2 craft example.
craft exemplar to crew.
Yeah.
which I guess it's okay. That's a good plan. But of course, appetite for unnatural is going to take it down. And Lucas here getting all the answers and getting all the threats, whereas Alfian just, at the mercy of the top of his deck. So not ideal. Harness Lightning here going to take down the other blocker,
so
and there's the handshake. Alfian
just
loses.
nice.
Lucas.
5 damage from 5 damage to the Bristling Hydra.
Yeah, Lucas wins. Of course, he's not going to misclick and then kill the Gideon. Just go for the face, man. 5 damage. 5 damage. Alright, right, that concludes our festivities for this evening. Thanks for watching Higher Standards here at Grey Ogre Games. My name's Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside John. And we'll be calling it a night, but before we go, just want to remind you that you can catch the stream every Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Tuesdays we have standard, Wednesday nights we have modern. And sometimes on the weekends we have tournaments too, to keep updated. Make sure you follow our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames, or you follow our Facebook page. If you miss those tournaments, it's okay. Not angry, just a little disappointed. But you can catch the replays on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames, and I think notable replays was the RPTQ that happened this month. That was quite exciting. Last but not least, do listen to the Power 9 podcast every week. Myself and Alfian, we get together and we talk shop about this little game called Magic the Gathering. Power9podcast.com. Alright, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
It's
Ciao.
a wrap.